with the first runner-up of the Penta Esports Valorant Invitationals here. Right here, we are going to be having Rite2Ace going to be joining us here. Welcome back, by the way. Rite2Ace, it's I know this is going to be a very tough interview because you guys just had a really rough game. There are a couple of questions that I would like to ask you as well. There are a couple of fan questions as well. But first things first, how are you feeling right now?
Quite disappointed. We could have shown more, you can say, the strength to fight back, but unfortunately, we lacked the discipline which we talked yesterday, if you remember. And
Yes, I do
we were
remember.
getting picked off by Rossi's operator one by one, and then it was costing us a lot of rounds, especially on Haven. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a rough game. So it seems like you guys have been very afraid of SK Rossi here. So I gotta ask here, have you guys? Is this like a process thing for you guys thing here? Is it like an experience here? Because I've heard a fan question here, coming from Drick Data, also known as Narcotics. He does have this question. What is the thought process of having Amaterasu changing to Sage and Phoenix for different maps so that Marzil can express himself in the match? Or is it, and also the sudden change of Marzil to Raze from Jet? What is the plan from there? Because Marzil has been really, he has been performing on the Jet on game number 2 here in the Icebox, which wowed us by surprise because that seemed like a comfort pick for him as well as the team. What is the thought process that actually happened in between these games?
Oh, okay. So yesterday, before going to the finals, we had a game plan regarding not Bind, basically Haven and Ascent, where they are running double initiators. So Mazil wasn't comfortable with Jet operator on those specific maps. That's why we made the change of Mazil being on race because he's more comfortable on that agent without the operator. And yeah, that's it. We wanted Mazil to play on his in his comfort zone, and yeah, that's the reason behind it.
All right, I guess you can say that here, but now, ha. This is I don't want to be the bad guy right here, right? This is something that everyone in the chat, the casters, the producers, your opponents, and you guys were smiling and talking about it. And what happened in game number 1? Because it seemed like something happened and I heard that someone misclicked surrender. What exactly happened? Because I can see the smiles on everyone's faces.
So actually, we started good. We won the pistol round. The game was like we thought we had control, but we started getting picked off. Our default were not working as we expected. And when the score went, I think 6-2, we said let's get a timeout. And so I think there's a new option in the game when you press escape. When you go in the match tab, there are two options: timeout and surrender. So one of my teammates, I think I can name him Bibor. So he accidentally pressed the surrender button instead of the timeout, which are like adjacent to each other. And my teammates didn't see exactly what happened. They just voted F5, 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 and then suddenly the game got surrendered.
Okay, so
In the heat of the
you're
moment.
saying that Viphor is the instigator toward the surrender kick up, and everyone else followed it on the mistake and clicked F5 without
F5.
checking is it a pause? Oh,
Yeah. Is it a timeout or is it a surrender?
all right.
Because I don't think so. I have seen anyone use like surrender in a custom game. Like the thought of having that option in the custom games, I never thought it didn't come in our mind. So we were like so focused in the game, like what we have to do something. Come on, we are losing momentum. So like instant timeout, but it was the other thing, the surrender thing, and then we just pressed F5. Instantly, the game got surrendered.
Oh no, that oh that was an interesting mistake. But that is okay. Now that you brought it up as well here, I hope the guys from Riot actually watches this stream as well. They might actually reconsider their thought here. They might actually remove or maybe split off the surrender and the tactical timeout away from you guys. So it makes it easier for you guys. So
actually, when that thing happened, right? I remember during the NA VCT qualifiers, there was a match going on, and back then we didn't have the timeout option. So they wanted to get timeout. Admin wanted to pause, and in the escape, like the cheats option, basically the admin by mistake, instead of using the pause timer, he did end game phase. So the round got cancelled, like skipped,
Oh,
and they had to do the rescheduling of the
oh,
match. And they had a new update
oh.
regarding the UI change. The both the buttons will be separated. So I guess they have to do it now because of us.
Fortunately, here our right guys
Yeah.
do pay attention to this year. Hopefully, this is some good feedback. That's gonna be advice for you. And yeah, now a little bit more personal one here. Rite2Ace, you were regarded as one of the best Sova players, coming in Valorant coming from India. What happened in these few rounds here, and especially in the final game, game four here, especially in Map Haven? What happened to the first half? Because you guys had so many ultimates, but you guys completely not used it at all, and it went completely wasted in the first half. What was in the thought process there? What happened there?
Oh, so like coming from bind, like the
Mm-hmm.
problems we had on bind was the rotations and using the double initiator. Basically, they were trying to fake us taking map control
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. So we have to rotate,
Mm-hmm.
rotate, 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 rotate. So coming to
Mm-hmm.
the heaven, we had a simple plan, guys. They have double initiators.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop rotating and just play like heavy garage and C, heavy A, and just try to hold our stands, when they're executing.
Mm-hmm.
And Raze will be the one who will be rotating and helping us. So like the thought of using those ultimates only went from our minds, and we'll just focus on shutting down the executes.
Oh, that was just super,
Yeah,
super unfortunate because there were a
yeah.
couple of crucial rounds where you could have just won the game. But
Yes, like
sad
yeah.
to say, this is gonna be a unfortunate loss again. I know you guys have been eyeing for the revenge to take the crown away from Global Esports, but this time them taking the crown here. Is there any lessons you learned from this loss, or you would like to share?
Shouldn't be afraid of the unorthodox SK Ross's op style, because if we don't punish him,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna repick and punish us, which will
Mm-hmm.
ultimately cause us the rounds. So you have to take the fights, punish him, so he will give more respect, to the opponents. That's the
Yeah.
way.
So basically, get a little bit more confident to actually challenge him,
Confidence, yes,
right?
of course,
That's
yeah,
what I'm trying
yeah.
to. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. Before I send you off here, congratulations. I believe that you guys are in the process of trying to, gel with Marzel. You talked about him being a new player, and I really like how Marzel's been playing thus far. There are a couple of iffy moments, but there are a lot of really, really spectacular moments for him, especially him going up against SK Rossi, because he was actually going toe to toe against SK Rossi, considering that he is now, I would say, India's best Jet player with his
Yeah,
performance
100%.
today. And for him to actually go toe to toe, I'm looking forward to see how the next tournament he's going to be playing as well, because he has been shining here, especially in Icebox here. And
Icebox, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, like for you guys look so strong. I'm a big fan of Icebox, and you guys made it look so easy against Global Esports. And yeah, now before we send you off here, anything you want to say to fans and followers here supporting you? And of course, congratulations for making it to the grand finals. You guys are the first runner up. But anything you want to say?
Yeah, thank you for all the Velocity Gaming fans and even the Global Esports fan supporting us, watching the games, like enjoying the El Clasico. They call it the Indian El Clasico of Valorant. So yeah, thanks for all the support, guys, and hope we come in the finals again and again and show some good Valorant to you guys in the future.
All right, there you have it, Rite2Ace. Thank you so much here. And of course, this will be our last time seeing you. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. I'm looking forward to cast some of your amazing games again here as one of the best Sova players. Thank you so much, Rite2Ace.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
And of course, get some rest. It's been a long day. Thank you so much.